How to become a conspiracy theorist. First, you need to have some experience and several years of support for some of the most popular conspiracy theories. Flat Earth, 9/11, JFK or some other successful conspiracy theories are a good choice for a beginner. After that, it's time to start your personal career. First of all, you have to see what conspiracy theories are taken. You have to be original. Congratulations. You are now leading a movement that wants to prove that the world is run by a secret society. The secret society of slippers. And they live on a cat-shaped Earth. Stay consistent and never admit you are wrong. And remember, there may be no proof that you are right, but there is no evidence that you are wrong either. Now look at some examples.
Believe there is a deep state.
Yes.
But maybe it's not true because there's no evidence of it. It's just stuff being talked about on the internet, right?
There hasn't been any non-evidence yet.
You don't have any proof of that. That's what you're guessing it is.
And you don't have any proof there isn't.
When you improve your denial capabilities, you can slowly go in the debate.
Bro, the Earth is flat. I just spent 3 hours on YouTube learning all about it. NASA's been lying to us for decades. Wake up, man. It's so obvious. Whoa. So if I showed you, say, interviews of astronauts who've been to space, videos of Earth taken by satellites, none of that would convince you that the Earth isn't flat? No, it just further proves the conspiracy. Okay, but can you provide me with any evidence to support what you're saying? That's not my job. It's your job to prove me wrong.
You are slowly becoming an expert. Over time, you will need to provide some proof. Do not worry. You can always find some nonsense that you will call evidence. This is a print of the boots used by NASA. This is a slipper footprint. It is clear who was on the moon. Your goal is to point people to this evidence and wake them up. If possible, be aggressive and repeat the same thing over and over again. Completely ignore what they say because they are misleading. Poor people. If anyone dares to say that any argument to the contrary, tell them that they are stupid, brainwashed and gullible morons who are educated in government schools. You're an expert who is many hours behind of watching a conspiracy videos on YouTube. Be rude, for their own good. They don't see what you see. In the next episode, how to become a pro level. And don't forget, everyone's stupid except you. I wish you good luck, my flat-brained friend. I mean cat-brain friend. I mean flat slippers, earthly shaped, friend's cat. No, fat cat eat flat hat? Oh bloody hell. It's flat cat with slippers shaped brain? Oh fuck this.
Where today we're talking about conspiracy theories. There's one out there for everybody. The JFK assassination, the fake moon land, the Freemasons, chemtrails, CIA mind control, rigged election, Area 51. Once you get going, it's easy to see secret plots and shadowy cabals everywhere you look. In all of these cases, people can point to evidence disputing some of these claims. The photos of Neil Armstrong on the moon, the Warren Commission report, the studies that keep showing that vaccines work. To which you will inevitably hear, you think the people who faked the moon landing couldn't gin up a couple of phony photos? Wake up, sheeple! And there's the problem. Any evidence that would seem to contradict the conspiracy is further proof of the conspiracy. It cannot be disproven, or to use a term from science, it is not falsifiable.
The appeal of conspiracy theories. According to a poll from Fairleigh Dickinson University, over half of American adults believe in at least one conspiracy theory. And though subscribing to conspiracies is more rampant in some personality types and social demographics than others, false narratives of one form or another are held by people across all racial, economic, and political backgrounds. In an age when access to information from legitimate sources are only a click away, why are conspiracy theories still so prevalent? What makes them so appealing? Well, there are quite a few psychological factors that lead to the belief in conspiracy theories. Acknowledging that we are wrong about something is a difficult thing for most of us to admit. This is especially true of concepts and ideas that we associate with our worldview. These are ideas that we strongly connect with, and admitting that they are incorrect can feel like we are admitting that there is something wrong with us personally. This leads us to give more weight to evidence that supports what we already believe, and ignore evidence that contradicts those beliefs. Another contributing factor is projection. This is an unconscious impulse to deny negative qualities in ourselves while attributing them to others. For those who actively conspire and lie, they reflexively believe that others are acting similarly, making conspiracies more plausible and widespread. In general, people don't resort to lying unless they feel weak or powerless, which brings us to our last conspiracy generator. All of these factors become more exacerbated at times when we feel powerless or when our lives and the world around us seem out of control. Fear jumpstarts our amygdala and directs our brain to assess the situation, take stock of the patterns around us, and seek out a remedy. We are desperately looking for a way to restore our sense of agency, and we'll convince ourselves we know what is going on, even if that means reassuring ourselves with a narrative that has no basis in fact.